Murray about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So the Auburn Tigers offense takes the field for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the carpet.
He's loose. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just
nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Terry. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hardy. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's it, Clyde. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Fights off a defender. Hits the afterburner. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he wants to start this drive with a pass. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. They'll run the screen. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Got out of trouble and throws. And they can't make the connection on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award now. It is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at this...
It's a running room. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, get a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Use the play fake, now to throw. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. With new coordinators on both sides of the ball last year, Auburn and Hugh Freeze just never got it going, but they have another talented group of freshmen.
They always recruit extremely well. That's one thing you know about Auburn. They're going to have the talent in the building. The key is it's got to show up on game day. So I think offensively and defensively, David, I think fans are looking for more.
Especially offensively. I mean, just finding that guy at the quarterback spot, obviously dipping into the transfer portal, just getting...
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. Get it out on the screen. Wide open spaces. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking for room, it's Hardy. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. He's now up to 64 yards rushing in this game, and he's almost certain to reach the 1,500-yard mark for the season. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll throw it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Harris. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough lead.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he got loose. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Using his legs, it's Hardy. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Hardy. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Hardy. Got enough for the first. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Johnson. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Singleton. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds his man in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fields. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, going up top. Got his man on the right. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly. On the move, it's Hardy. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Lobbed it to the sideline, and it's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Just enough time to get off one final play in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. The sneak scores it. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got the quick completion. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. Turning on the Jets. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Grab near the marker, it's Coleman. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Auburn going to work with another 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fields. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fields. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled.
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown,
honest running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 40. Past the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or 2 to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, a lot of space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive. There he goes. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Cobb. Powers through the defender. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama has just had no answer to this hellacious beatdown they're taking today. I mean, when's the last time this happened to this program? They're trailing by 17 to Tennessee. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fields. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Flips it out on the screen. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Quick completion to the right. Fighting off the defender. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now they're going to throw it. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The handoff keep working on that clock. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So Missouri will have to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. After the filthy move, he's got room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced the punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
From the gun, running back on the move. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but now before a big 10-yard pickup.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late, they'll go for it on 4th down. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down for Auburn. 6th play of the drive coming up. Right back to the well. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Tiger! They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Going to swing it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Terry. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Lost a throw on first down. Got a man. It's Coleman. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
I don't know what you want to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. A huge, pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. This almost certainly to win the game.